What's going on, Suns fans? It's TRL, and sorry for being late on this news. Very busy day the other day, but now I have time to give my thoughts, my official thoughts and opinions on what I think is going to happen as far as the whole Kyrie Irving news goes about. Now, to be honest, I did not see myself ever making a video about this because when the trade first came out, I did not think that my team was going to be involved in it. So, real quick, I am going to share my screen with you guys, just show the news that broke out. So, right here, excuse me, it says after failing to negotiate terms on a long-term contract extension with the organization, Kyrie Irving has issued a trade request. Now, obviously, to be honest, when Kyrie said I plan on re-signing with the Nets, everyone kind of saw this coming. I mean, how many times have we seen Kyrie go to a different team after saying I'm going to re-sign with this team? I mean, it's just what it is. But the thing that surprised me was that my team is involved in potentially trading for him. It says that the Lakers, the Suns, and the Dallas Mavericks are expected to be interested in discussing an Irving trade. So I'm just going to go right off the bat onto the topic and say that I do not think Kyrie Irving is going to get traded to Phoenix. Now, to be honest, I wouldn't mind it, but to be honest, the reason why I kind of don't want Kyrie Irving on the Suns, or the reason I'm not really sure if I want Kyrie Irving on the Phoenix Suns, is because Phoenix Suns fans, you guys don't pay attention to the fact that Kyrie Irving is a free agent this offseason. So if we were to pair Devin Booker up with Kyrie Irving for one season and one playoff run, do you guys really think Kyrie Irving would re-sign with us? Because that is the biggest concern on what would happen if we were to get Kyrie Irving to Phoenix. Now, the Lakers, obviously, they're in big struggles right now. I think they're still 12th in the West right now. So if they were to get him for 1 year and see what happens, then that wouldn't surprise me. The Mavericks, they need to get Luka Doncic help ASAP. So even if it's just for 1 year, then I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. But I mean, at the same time, who the hell are the Mavericks going to give up to get Kyrie Irving? I mean, you're not going to give up Luka, obviously. So besides maybe Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, I mean, who are you really going to give up for Kyrie Irving? That's why I don't think he's going to go to the Mavericks. And the Lakers, who are they going to give up for Kyrie? I mean, are the Nets going to want Westbrook and a bunch load of first-round picks? I mean, it all depends on Brooklyn's asking price, to be honest, on what team really can pursue Kyrie Irving. But if the Nets ask for a big price like they did with Kevin Durant, which is the reason why we didn't get him, the only team out of these three that has enough assets to get Kyrie Irving, assuming the Nets once again ask for a big price, the only team that has good assets for him is the Phoenix Suns. Or at least that's what I think. I mean, you can throw Chris Paul in there. You can throw DeAndre Ayton in there. Although I don't know if I would want to give Ayton up because, I mean, who would really be our star center if we were to give him up? But because Jock Landale, Bismack Biyombo, as much as I like them, they're not really for the future. Dario Saric is having a good year. Maybe you can play him at center a little bit, but none of those guys are for the future. So that's my issue. My biggest issues is, are we going to give up the right good price for Kyrie Irving? And is Kyrie Irving going to re-sign with the Phoenix Suns, assuming we get him? Now, like I said, I love Chris Paul. Don't get me wrong. But if we have a chance to give him up for Kyrie Irving, I don't think James Jones would, let that slide because, excuse me for my bad voice. But there was a report that came out and said that the Phoenix Suns are no longer pursuing OG Anunoby, who I was going to make a video about before the news broke out. But apparently the Suns are not interested in OG Anunoby. They're not interested in Alex Caruso, which I didn't see him coming here anyway. And there was another guy who they weren't trying to get. I forgot who it was, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But basically what that means is, or at least what it sounds like, is when Matt Ishbia takes over, on February 8th, the day before the trade deadline. It looks like the Suns are in the big books for trying to land a big superstar on this team. And the only players for me that really come to mind are Pascal Siakam, um, and Kyrie Irving. I mean, and especially with the way the Suns came out and said that they're looking past CP3 time for whenever he retires, or assuming we trade him. I mean, yes, Kyrie to Phoenix could happen, but like I said, I'm not sure if I want it to happen because he's a free agent next offseason. Like Phoenix Suns fans, I know you guys really want Kyrie so bad, and believe me, I would love to see Kyrie Irving with Devin Booker, but I'm also realistic. Would Kyrie Irving re-sign with us? And that's the biggest concern. We would basically get fleeced by Brooklyn if we were just to get Kyrie on a rental for a few months and not end up with a championship. It would all be a big waste. And with the way Brooklyn was asking the prices for Kevin Durant before the season started, what do you guys think they're going to ask for Kyrie Irving? I mean, we're not going to give up Mikal Bridges, especially with the way he's been playing so far. We're not giving up Cameron Johnson, or at least I don't think we will. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if it ended up happening, especially if it's for a superstar. We could give up DeAndre Ayton, but it would be a big risk on who our next starting caliber center would be. CP3, I mean, the Suns came out and said that we're not going to trade Chris Paul, but to be honest, for Kyrie Irving, that could honestly change. So there's a lot of ifs in the Phoenix Suns trying to get Kyrie Irving. So that's what I want to get your guys' opinion on. Do you guys want Kyrie Irving? Do you think it would be too much of a risk if we got him? Because the way I think right now is that if we were to get Kyrie Irving, it would kind of be a waste, especially if he doesn't re-sign with us next offseason. But and I mean, come on, the Mavericks. I'm sorry, who are the Mavericks going to give up for Kyrie Irving? Like your best offer is probably Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, and a few first-round picks maybe. And for the Lakers, who are you going to give up? Westbrook and first-round picks? If the Nets ask for that much, I'm sorry, that's not going to cut it, Laker fans. So it's just not going to happen if Brooklyn asks for a lot. But really, like I said, the only team that really has assets involving these three teams are the Phoenix Suns. So that's what I think. I'm not even sure if I want it to happen, but just because due to the fact that pretty much we could be seeing, a big disaster. But once again, guys, let me know what you guys think about this news coming out. Do you guys think we can get Kyrie Irving? Because right now, I'm not even sure if I want him. So Phoenix Suns fans, NBA fans in general, let me know what team you guys think Kyrie Irving will end up getting traded to. Do you even think he's going to get traded at all? So go ahead. Do you think Kyrie Irving's going to wait until next offseason to go to a different team, which that's another topic that may come around, but let me know what you guys think. This is TRL. Leave a like, sub up to the channel if you're new. But anyway, guys, have a great rest of your day. See you in the next one. I'm gone.